Probably on everybody's list of favorite Christmas movies is It's a Wonderful Life starring Jimmy Stewart. You know the story. It's about a guy who lived a life that was very important and very fulfilling, and he didn't realize it until there was an intervention. Well, there's kind of a reverse It's a Wonderful Life. It's called The Family Man, starring Nicolas Cage. It's about a guy who thought his life was great, important, he's making money, only to find out from an intervention that his life was empty. Now, I gotta tell you, I don't have very many moments in my life where, like George Bailey, I'm questioning, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing something important? Because so many people come up to me, because I've been on radio now 30 years, I've been doing TV even 10 years before that. People come up to me and say, I've read your books, I've read your columns, you've inspired me. And I had a recent episode just like that the day after Christmas. My girlfriend and I are in the San Jose airport. And I got up to go to the restroom. And when I came back, Nina said, is that guy over there? And I looked over, and there's a guy sitting at a bar, and he had a cap on. And Nina says, that cap says Trump 2024. I said, you can see that? She said, yes. Now I know I need to get my eyes examined. So I went up to him, and I tapped him on the shoulder, and I said, I like your hat. It takes a lot of nerve to wear something like that in the middle of liberal San Jose. And he said, Larry Elder? You changed my life. I started listening to you when I was 16 years old. I'm 40 now. And if it hadn't been for you, I don't think I know what I would have done with my life. So I invited him over to the table where Nina and I were sitting. And I never had a greater time not getting angry at a 3-hour flight delay, because we talked and talked and talked. He was funny, he was enthusiastic, he was energetic, he had great stories. Told me when he was 16 years old, he was a promising athlete, and his parents decided to move to Idaho. And he was so angry that they decided to move to Idaho and didn't want to be pulled out of school, he started rebelling. He squandered his football potential, started doing drugs, started partying, started drinking, ended up moving in with his uncle, got kicked out of high school, moved into another high school, not quite as good. He still was just screwing around, not caring about anything. And he said, for some reason, I can't even remember why, I started listening to talk radio. And you were by far my favorite. And I heard your story about your dad, how your dad got kicked out of the house when he was 13 years old, Jim Crow South, Great Depression, penniless, and ended up starting a cafe after working 2 full-time jobs as a janitor. I mean, the guy knew my entire story. He said, I read your books, I read your columns, I have your pledge on my refrigerator. I said, mean personal pledge 32? He said, yes, on my refrigerator, so that my kids, 8 and 9 years old, can have a daily reminder that they should be grateful and that they should make sure that they don't moan and take advantage of their available opportunities. His name was Nate. And Nate, several times during the conversation, started crying, tearing up. He said, you brought me to Christ. You got me to reconcile with my dad. You got me to realize I had potential and I was squandering it. I don't know what I would have done had it not been for you. And I can't believe I'm in here in the airport talking to you. And he said, Larry, you've made my Christmas. Nate doesn't realize it, but he made mine. And speaking of personal pledge 32, may I? Number 1, there is no excuse for lack of effort. 2, although I may be unhappy with my circumstances, and although racism and sexism and other isms exist, I know that things are better now than ever and the future is even brighter. 3, while I may be unhappy with my circumstances, I have the power to change and improve my life. I refuse to be a victim. 4, others may have been blessed with more money, better connections, a better home environment, and even better looks. But I can succeed through hard work, perseverance, and education. 5, I may be a product of a single or no parent household, but I will not hold anyone responsible for my present or allow anyone to interfere with my future. Others succeed under conditions far worse than mine. 6, some schools and teachers are better than others, but my level of effort, dedication, curiosity, and willingness to grow determine what I learn. 7, ambition is the key to growth. 8, I will set apart some time each day to think about where I want to go and how I intend to get there. A goal without a plan is just a wish. 9, luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. 10, if suitable role models are not nearby, I will seek them out. 11, a role model is someone who, through hard work and a positive outlook, has achieved. 12, a role model may be a parent, relative, friend, church member, judge, doctor, attorney, business person, or someone I've read about in the newspaper or seen on the local news. 13, I will contact role models and seek their advice, guidance, and counsel. People remember when they were my age and are eager to help. 14. I will seek out recommended magazines, articles, books, biographies, videos, and motivational and how-to books and use them for education and motivation. 15. The light is always green. You cannot go full speed with one foot on the brake. 16. I'm always in school and I will not waste my summer by failing to read about and speak to people who can inspire me. 17. I will avoid friendships with people who do not share my goals and commitments. Non-supportive relationships waste time and energy. 18. I will not seek immediate results, as I understand life is a journey and not a destination. 19. I will read a newspaper each day. Keep in mind, I wrote this in 1999 before the internet. Now, I would read a number of articles, and not just left-wing or right-wing, but all sorts of articles to get a full idea of a given issue. 20. I will entertain myself in ways that challenge and expand my mind. As someone once said, a mind once expanded never returns to its original size. 21. I will pay attention to my diet and overall fitness, as they are the keys to a healthy and productive body and an enthusiastic mind. 22. Drugs are stupid. People who believe in drugs don't believe in themselves. 23. I understand that jobs of the future require more preparation and training than ever, and I am determined to obtain the necessary background. 24. A well-rounded, competent student studies math and science. 25. People are not born deficient in mathematical ability. Through hard work and dedication, the subject can be mastered. 26. It is essential that I learn to speak and write standard English. This is not acting white, but acting smart. 27. A strong vocabulary is the key to communication, and I will read books on vocabulary enrichment. 28. I expect sometimes to be teased, even ridiculed. This will not stop me. It will only make me stronger and more determined. 29. I control my body and will not create a child until I am spiritually, psychologically, educationally, and financially capable of assuming this awesome responsibility. 30. Life is difficult. I expect setbacks and will learn from them. Struggle creates strength. 31. Every day is precious, and one without growth is squandered. 32. There is only one me, and I'm it. To repeat, Nate said I made his Christmas. He has no idea he made mine. I'm Larry Elder, and this is the Larry Elder Show for Epic Times. I will see you next time.